lot of our leaders and some of our great institutions are failing us. In some cases, they're bad or they're unethical. And in others, they've chosen the wrong objectives to drive for, and that's leading to completely unacceptable outcomes. What's crucial is choosing the right audacious goals for the right reasons. And I think there's never been a more important time for that than now. Let me tell you what OKRs are. Well, first, it's a kind of geeky acronym, but what it stands for is objectives and key results. Objectives are what you want to have accomplished, and key results are how you're going to get it done. It's a deceptively simple goal-setting system that was invented by Andy Grove in the 1970s to help make Intel the best-run technology company of his or maybe any era. He was a superb CEO and also a teacher. And so when I first came to Intel, Andy said to me, "John, you know, it almost doesn't matter what you know." And that's because execution is what matters most. And so he invented this amazing system for execution and valued far more highly than anything else results. Did you get your key results done or not done? Did you achieve the objective? OKRs, pioneered at Intel. Subsequently, I took them to maybe 100 different organizations. I introduced them to Larry Page and Sergey Brin when they were 24 years old in their garage as co-founders of Google. I showed them the system, and Sergey Brin agreed to enthusiastically adopt them. Well, not quite. What he actually said was, "We don't have any other way to manage the company, so I guess we'll give this a try." And I took that as a ringing endorsement. But here's the point. Every quarter since then, every Googler has written down her objectives and key results. They've graded them, and then they've published them for everybody in the organization to see. So 70,000 Googlers are doing that this quarter. Then, quite remarkably, they take these objectives and key results and put them aside. They don't count for bonuses. They don't count for promotions. They serve a higher purpose. They're a kind of collective commitment, a social contract to what's important, what really matters the most. In the words of the founders, they can't imagine running Google without them. I dream that they will affect our schools, perhaps our hospitals, even our governments. OKRs can make a difference on the personal front. I had a goal not so many years ago. It was something about getting more intimacy in our family. My real motive was to make sure that the girls grew up strong-willed, independent, and happy. And I read and believed that having dinner together as a family would make a difference. So my key result was to be home for dinner 20 nights a month by 6 p.m. and to be fully present, which meant actually we had to turn off the router. You know, the smartphones wouldn't work. And that, I want you to know, was a tough goal to achieve. I probably hit it 70% of the time. I'd like the readers of this book to ask the following questions. Do you have the right metrics and goals in your life? Do you have goals in your life? What are your values, your objectives, and your key results? I'd like the viewers of this conversation to write those down today. And if you want some feedback on them, you could send them to me. I'm john@whatmatters.com.